Yo, what's up guys? It's your boy Franklin here, and today I kind of want to start a new series. I know my channel has been kind of quiet from recent history, but today I was thinking about what kind of other ideas that I wanted to implement into my channel, and today I actually came up with this idea. So I just wanted to see how well it does, and hopefully it gets a lot of support. If you guys like the idea, go ahead and like, subscribe. But today's series, or brand new series, is basically using the Bazaar forums just to collect teams and use them in actual Showdown lives. What I thought of was just making a brand new account, naming it whatever, and just wanted to use teams from this specific page. I think this is a criminally underrated page on the Smogon OU forums. And so what the Bazaar basically means, it's kind of like a more of a casual team sharing page. It's a lot more relaxed than the Rate My Team section. And I do believe that although the Rate My Team has pretty good teams in general because they're more towards competitive aspects and how high you can go on the ladder, how well it does in terms of the metagame, this page in particular is more so about having fun using heat techs against specific pieces of the metagame. So I think the Bazaar has been around for generations already, but I've been using it a lot more recently just to get some ideas for team building. And today's team that I'm going to be using is none other than Caddy's team, which is the Specs Porygon-z and Assault Vest Melmetal. Porygon is pretty, like, really good once you get rid of this, the steals and the ghosts of the metagame, because Specs adaptability, Tri Attack does wonders against a bunch of teams. And I believe Caddy is also have, sorry if I'm saying your name wrong, but I think this person has also submitted multiple teams on this forum. I believe it was like a lowland, I mean not lowland, Sun team with 9 tails. So it was a pretty good idea. That I just want to start off with this team. Just looking at the import, it's a nice defensive chomp. We have Torn here, a Melmetal Assault Vest, of course. We got porygon-z, the highlight of this team. We got Volk with boots with 2 attacks, and we got Scarflele. I think Scarflele is starting to make its pretty good pretty good rising in OU, just because the metagame, although it's more balanced now, there's a lot of faster threats like Dragapult, which this team kind of has a hard time dealing with from the get-go. But nonetheless, let's get right into the Showdown Live. Alrighty guys, now here is the Showdown Live. Of course, this is where I'm going to be playing at. Now I could do these Wi-Fi battles, but I rather prefer doing Showdown Live since the competition is way more better and more not crazier than Wi-Fi, because Wi-Fi is just pretty dumb right now. But here's a team. I imported it directly from the Bazaar, or Bazaar, and here it is. Pretty cool stuff here. This team kind of has a hard time dealing with Dragapult if you don't play your cards right, but that's why we have Assault Vest on this, and I believe it hits 300. Yeah, for sure, easily. But yeah, let's get right into it. And so, gonna check the timing here a little bit. All right, yes sir, now we're in. Let's get into it. I got the damage calculator out just in case I want to play around, but we're gonna start, like I said, a brand new account, fresh off the top, and let's get into it. So looking at my opponent's team, there's the Dragapult right there. Pretty cool. I don't really see how Melmetal is not a good lead here. We need to get rid of this and this for Lele to go in. If I get rid of this thing here, Volcarona does wonders. I think Volk just pretty much wins from the get-go as well. So he leads off with the Inteleon. I'm just gonna Thunder Punch. I don't really see an electric immunity on this team. Even if he like snipe shots me and crits me, which it does right there, just get the Thunder Punch there and just knock that beast out. So off to a good start so far. Yeah, Volk kind of just goes crazy, and there's the Dragapult there. Luckily for us, we have the Ice Punch. Goes for the Draco, does 11, which is not that much, and that Dragapult took 1,000,000, and it's Cursed Body. And I believe our opponent just forfeited, and that is such a good start we've had so far. So, nice. Oh, we're going against 4. I guess having 4 Pokemon is now the new wave. Metagross is kind of annoying. I actually lead off with Melmetal. Melmetal does good work against this team. Goes for the Lucario. I'm just gonna Earthquake here. I don't see why not. Goes for a Shadow Ball. Does 10%. And we're just gonna blow up that Lucario. Very nice. And so far, so good. Oh yeah, I decided to nickname myself the Frosty Bazaar. Pretty corny if I do say so myself, but hey, better than nothing, right? That did 43, and this Ice Punch just obliterates Dragonite, because usually in the lower ladder, there isn't really good abilities on these Pokemon. It probably had Inner Focus. Then comes a Noirin. I'm just gonna Ice Punch this. Don't really care too much. Goes for a Dark Pulse. I'm gonna try to flinch me. Does not flinch me, and yep, that just gets blown up, or blown up, I should say. And now the Metagross is in there like swimwear. We're gonna Earthquake here. Goes for the Flash Cannon. Okay, and it's Life Orb. Interesting. Goes for a 68%. Good lord. I'm just gonna end it with the double Iron Bash here. Goes for the Expanding Force. Interesting. I'm gonna go for the Iron Bash, and it's now Liddy. So, very cool. And we're just gonna keep moving on. So yeah, if you guys like this kind of like series, I'm just gonna continue doing it. I think it's pretty fun, especially where I'm not really playing Pokemon at that high competitive level that I was a couple months ago with the suspect test going on. Because I completed 3 suspect tests and I was just completely burnt out from Pokemon. I tried doing the Zamazenta one, but I was like, man, I was like tilting like crazy because I was just like completely like burnt out from Pokemon. Melmetal looks good in this lead. Yep, this is in. I'm just gonna Ice Punch this thing. But yeah, had some pretty interesting suspect testing, if I do say so myself. Primarina is in. Do I really need this? I don't really have much of a switch in for this. You know what? I'm gonna go Torn here and just yeah. Jesus, that is like specs or something. I'm gonna defog here, get rid of these rocks. It goes for that. Okay. I'm gonna go for Porygon because I don't see a switch into this, so I'm just gonna try attack here. Goes into Bisharp. Okay. That did 81, and I am faster. Unless he sucker punches me into a crit. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get my rocks up here. Goes for the knockoff, but he has to take all that damage, and we're good so far. Goes into Weavile. I'm gonna Flamethrower here. Goes for the Ice Shard. That's fine with me. I'll go into Lele here. Just Moonblast. Yep, just get rid of that. In comes the Primarina. I'm gonna Moonblast here too. It'd be nice if I get a Spadef drop, but I don't. Yep. Get rid of that. In comes the Kartana. I'm gonna go into Volk here. Maybe he'll knock off here. Yep. Get burned. Does not get burned. Unfort. I'm gonna Flamethrower here, as he just has these for no reason. Okay. I'm gonna Psychic here. Just break the multi-scale. It goes for a Dragon Dance. It goes for another Dragon Dance. I think I might have choked there. Yeah, I think I might have choked. Oh no. No! Goes for the Earthquake. Yeah, I think I choked this game away. Was not expecting him to do that, but oh well, it's a thing we learned from history that people make bad plays. Wow. Anyways, we're gonna rush through. That was a horrible play. That was a horrible game on my part. He has a Porygon-Z as well. Lele is somewhat useful in this matchup. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna lead off with it. Unless he leads off with that. What I should have done in the previous game was go into Melmetal on the Dragonite and then Ice Punch it to death. So now I learned. Now I know. I'll lead off with Porygon-Z. Oh yeah, I'm leading off with Porygon-Z. And this should blow up. Yep, just blows up the Buzzwole. Very credible right there. And my opponent just forfeits. Nice. We're gonna go on. Pretty damning loss. And I hate taking losses early in the ladder, but I mean, we're just doing this for fun, just to see how competitive these teams are, and let's have a good time. This looks like Cynthia's team, so we're gonna lead off with Guard Chomp here, and I'm going to get my Toxic up here first, just in case this is some random. Goes for Clangorious Soul. I land a Toxic, which is very nice. I'm gonna go with my Lele here. I have a feeling. No, I don't really think so. Might go with the Dragon move. Yep. Goes for Dual Chomp. And I am indeed faster, so I am faster because I'm not modest. Scarf. And I should be able to kill this. Goes into Roserade. Okay, that's cool. So that Como pretty much is not good anymore. I could go into Volk here. He goes for the Sludge Bomb. Doesn't kill. I'm gonna Quiver Dance here. He could go into Sableye or Milotic. He might definitely go into Milotic here. And I'm just gonna Psychic here under Psychic Terrain. Pretty cool so far. That's 35%, and we get the Spadef drop. But unfortunately, we activate competitive, so that's not good. We're gonna hit another Psychic right here. Or yeah, I'll hit another Psychic here. That's 40%. Goes for the Hydro Pump. That will straight up kill me. And we can pretty much get the rocks up ASAP Rocky. So we're gonna do that. Togekiss is there, but I'm not really too worried. He goes for Blizzard. Okay. I'll go into Lele. I should survive with a +2 Blizzard. That's a lot of damage. We're gonna hit the Moonblast here. No reason for me to go. Yep, knock this thing out. Pretty damn good. In comes Lucario. I will go into my Torn here, expecting the Steel type move, or not, because interesting stuff there. I'm going to U-turn here. Keeps going for the extreme speed. Get some regen up here. Yep. And then we're going to go into the Garchomp here. And I'm just going to Flamethrower here. Off the off chance he goes into Togekiss, which he does. Not heavy duty boots. Okay. I'm going to get the Toxic up here. If it hits, yes. Beautiful. Goes for the Nasty Plot. Not really too worried about that. And because I'm faster than this, my Porygon can kind of go crazy right now too. Do I even need this anymore? Probably not. I do want to keep Melmetal, so I'm gonna go for a Flamethrower here. This guy's trying to put me on a timer. Goes for the Thunder Wave, which is pretty funny. And I'm just gonna Flamethrower here. I highly doubt his last move is Roost, so this Togekiss is gonna go down very quick unless it has a Draining Kiss. Perfect. Nice, nice, nice. Again, we're gonna go for another Flamethrower here. And it's gonna take too much damage, I think, at this point. Yeah, taking way too much damage. So goodbye, Togekiss. I believe now we can go into Melmetal. Not really. I'm gonna go to Porygon here. Yeah, that's what I thought. And I'm gonna go for a Shadow Ball. Should do quite a bit of damage. Goes for the Toxic. This is Specs. Does a lot of damage. I'm gonna go for another Shadow Ball here, unless this is bulletproof. Goes for another Recover. Does 58%. Okay. I'm gonna go into Lele here. Because he goes for the Recover. Yep. And now I'm gonna go for the Moonblast here. You can't Toxic me because of Terrain, and that Sableye just blows up. Very, very cool. In comes the Roserade. I will go to Melmetal this time, as he goes for a Giga Drain, and I'm just gonna go for. Actually, I can go for double Iron Bash here as well. It hits everything. Even Lucario's threatened out here. So we get rid of this. Goes for aromatherapy. Doesn't really matter. So bam, 53%, and it just blows up. Very cool. Lucario is in. I should live an attack from this. Goes for the drain punch, and that just dies. Alright, nice. So now Como is left. And it cannot, you can't go Clangorious Soul because that'd be game over. And I'm just going to double Iron Bash here. Goes for the drain punch, kills me. But fortunately, because we kept our Lele intact, it is now of actually just in case, it is that the Fairy Berry, the Roselli Berry. Yeah, just go hit the Psychic, and yeah, pretty damn nice right there. On to the next battle. Ooh, pretty cool team right here. And Porygon looking nice, somewhat. Vocal look pretty cool against the majority of this team. I'm gonna lead off with Garchomp here. Yeah. I'm gonna lead off. I'm gonna get these rocks up here. So it goes into Bulu. Bulu cannot hit me unless it is Stone Edge. I hope you do attack me. Goes for the Horn Leech. Lucky you, lucky you. Goes in T-Tar. That's what's up. And now I'm gonna go back into Garchomp here, as he's gonna go for the Stone Edge. I'm gonna go for the Toxic on the Tapu Bulu. Or Ferrothorn, that's what's up. So now I'm gonna get a chance to get Flamethrower in. Does 62%, which is really good. And I'm just gonna be able to get rid of this now. Goes into Dragapult. That's what's up. Get these Flamethrower in. And the burn, which is really good. So now this thing is on a timer. I'll go into Torn here, try to do something, see what he does here. Yeah, okay, cool. Goes into T-Tar. I'm just gonna U-turn out of here. So this T-Tar is gonna be on a timer unless it's weakness policy. Why? Alright, I'm gonna go to Melmetal here. So he goes for the Rock Polish. Goes for Fire Punch. Does not knock me out. So double Iron Bash this T-Tar. And we good. And I believe there's only 2 turns of Sand, because Sand didn't really last that long. I'll go into Garchomp here and see what he does here. Goes for a Dragon Claw. Doesn't kill me. And he's taking all that damage. Very nice. Very, very nice. Go for Flamethrower. He misses. That's funny. So, yep. And it gets burned. Very cool. Very cool. So now I can fire off my own Earthquake here because I'm faster. Able to blow that thing up. Goes into Bulu. I should be faster. Or not. Interesting. So it's Scarf. It has to be Scarf, right? Yeah. It has to be Scarf. If it was faster. So I'm going to QD here. Go into Ferrothorn. Very cool. I'm just going to Flamethrower this thing. So far, so good. That Dragapult's burned, so I'm not too worried. So we're going to hit this Psychic here. Does 63%. Nope, sorry. Looks like you just lost the game. Very cool. Let's see if we can get one more game. Ooh, look at Webb's team. Cool, cool, cool. I'll lead off with Melmetal. Yeah, Rabombi's in. I don't really, not worried too much about it. So, bam. Break the sash. Get rid of that. Cool. In comes the Dragapult. Gonna Ice Punch here. I hope he goes into... baby. Get this Ice Punch in. Does 55. It's Rocky Helmet. I'll go into Torn here, expecting the Earthquake or Rocks. Now I'm gonna knock off because this Zapdos is coming in, or basically does not. Y'all get defog out of here. Nice. Goes for the knockoff there. Hit this hurricane. So no rocks, no hazards. Go for the U-turn here. Let that do its thing. I'll go to guard chomp here. I could fire off a flamethrower here, which I will. Just so it hits everything on the team. Goes for the knockoff, does a million to him. And now I'm gonna avoid the sucker punch, get these rocks up. And I'm gonna flamethrower here. And he just goes down. So, and now he's looking kind of weak. Kind of weak to Tapu Lele, because, yeah. Got an earthquake here on the shadow ball. Alright. I'll fire off a nice beam here on the Galarian Zapdos. Very nice. So we hit this. Should drop dead. So far, so good. I'll go to Melmetal here, because why not? Goes for Psychic, does 21%. And I'm going to double Iron Bash the Dragapult. So bada boom and bada boom. Gone. And in comes the Lele. Focus Blast misses. And we take this. So pretty good overall life. Even though it's like not that quality with games. It was a pretty good team. I really like this team quite a bit. I always love the Heat teams that the great team builders always have. Especially porygon-z. It didn't put in as much work as I expected it, but sometimes it's there just to clean up the late game or just clean up the slow, fat teams that rely too much on passive turns. But overall, pretty good so far. And yeah, it's your boy Franklin signing out. Hope to see you guys on the next episode of this series. Peace.